angels, this is the moment you waited for.
Other people, we can maneuver around them, whoever's not doing the lift. I don't know, that's what I'm trying to look. I'm thinking, I think it might be, I think we can do both. I think either one could work. Look again this side.
I'm thinking if we bring them to the side, probably get a little more visual of it, like see them longer. I don't want them visual.
Alright, so we'll bring them up the side. Then we got to figure out are they coming in front of them on the sides, or we want to bring them between the group there and are we bringing them in that window there to come up?
Anyway, so this year we're doing a pirate theme. We're going to go from the pirate ship to land and grab all the pirates, and we're going to go out and look for our gold.
How does it feel winning back-to-back and being defending champions?
It's fun, and getting that call is one of the best parts. And each time was a surprise, especially my first time going up the street. I knew we did good. I didn't know we did that good, but I couldn't even control my excitement. I just ran around the club. I didn't even get up on the microphone to tell them. I just ran and stage dove into the club. The second year, the parade was the Broad Street Parade was canceled, so we were back at the club in time for the phone call. Right. I got the call in the yard, and Tommy Knight let me know that we won again.
It's like all the hard work over the past 10, 15 years finally paid off. Everybody started to come together and started putting their minds together, working hard, and it's starting to pay off.
Winning back-to-back, being defending champions, it's something that our club never thought could happen. We worked hard for it for years. 35-year drought for our club to win first. And to get that first one in 2020, it felt great. It was amazing. I was happy for everybody in the club. And then COVID hit, and we had the challenge of trying to defend the title. At the time, we lost our president, Franny Casper, who passed away. We just rallied together, figured it out, and to get the second one was even better. It was awesome.
And how do you feel about going up first as your position this year?
I think we'll be all right. I mean, we're still putting the same quality show that we were going to do, whether we were going first or last. We're going to be entertaining, and I think it's going to be a good show for us.
I feel like the parade's at a point now you can win wherever you go up. So going up first is just another challenge and a little motivation to put our best show forward.
Going up first. It was a little difficult to find out going up first, but we take it as a challenge. I think, like I said, our club's prepared for it. We overcome a lot of obstacles in the last few years, and I think once we got a taste of what it takes to win, the goal was to win one, and then once we got that, we wanted to do it again, and now to have an opportunity to go up first, try to win 3 in a row, going up first. Obviously, it's so hard, but like I said, the club takes the challenges head on. I think we're doing a good job. We really do.
And how far back does you and your family go in the parade?
My dad started in this parade in 1975 with the Sads. He was about 14, 15 years old. And born right in this club. Left for a little bit, but then I came back, and then somehow they made me captain. Now I'm a captain of Sats.
Since the 70s, since my dad was young. My dad passed it on to me, I passed it to my kids. So it goes back as far as the 70s and the 60s.
My family's been involved with Saturnalian since 1979. My dad joined his first year at school. And then he brought his kids in the club, me, my two brothers, my sister. And then now we got our kids involved, my daughter, my nieces. I got cousins and family behind the scenes pushing clubs. It's a big support system. Yeah, we love it. It's something we always do.
And what are your expectations for this year?
Like I said, we're going to put on a good show. Hope we get the beginning that we want, so we can wow everybody.
Of course, we want to go back and defend our title and try and go for 3 in a row. But the most important part is just going out and having fun and doing what the people you care about and having a good time and celebrating the faith.
Expectations are we put on another good show. We put a lot of good shows on. We're rewarded for it the last couple of years, but that's always the goal. It's a nice, entertaining show, clean show, and have fun. Let's always have fun. Make sure everybody puts all the time and work in. We got to remind them to have fun sometimes. And the competition's strong like it is every year, and I expect it to be same as every other year. All these clubs are going to give it all, and that's what we're going to do. That's the expectations.
We have Drill Tuesday. We're going to add one more group, and then we're going to move on to finale. And then tomorrow, I need 8 to 10 guys at the garage around 6 o'clock. We got a few show of hands the other night, so we just got to double check with these guys. So please, make time for the club. Like I said, whatever you can do for the club for the next month and a half, just do it. And that's all I got, so bring it in.
December 1st, deadline.
Sats on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sats.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. You do 2 spins. Spin, 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 spin. Now the jump. Kick, kick. Go back this side. You step on your left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. You jump center. Here. Here. Fold. Fold. Okay? This side. You go this way, right? You go this way. Turn. 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stop. Marching. The first set of marching. Right foot, left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's opposite. Nobody walks like this. Nobody walks like this. It's opposite.
This year we're doing something different. I know Space's been done 100 times, so we're trying to put a little bit of a twist on a different theme that's been done multiple times in the convention.
And what is it like teaching a group of men in this club?
It's pretty tough, getting the guys here, especially on Sundays after being out all weekend, but these guys love the club just as much as me, so they're in it just as much, just to kind of get the show on and do the best drill we possibly can, so getting them here on Sundays is pretty fun.
David's a great captain, great leader. He's very invested into the Jokers and into our theme every year, and he does a great job, and we appreciate everything he does, and always great ideas, always coming up with great ideas. Financially, being the financial secretary, it is a struggle sometimes. We do fight but we do get into some discussions about money and going over budget and staying on budget and moving forward, but in the end, we always usually come to an agreement, and Captain always gets what he wants when he wants it. So.
And how far back does you and your family go in the parade?
I've been in the Jokers since 1991. My grandfather's in the Jokers as well, but my whole family's in the Shooting Stars.
We go back. I've been in the Jokers since '98 with Alien Encounters. So I marched with them for 4 years, and then I was actually voted in. I was on a waiting list, and then I was actually voted in as a member 4 years later.
And what are your expectations for this year?
This year, I think we're going to be really, really good. I think we're going to be one of the top contenders, and it's something that we all just got to put our hard work in and see what happens.
I'm really excited about it. It's the first time that I'll actually be in a space suit, so I'm excited about that. I think we have a lot of cool ideas that hopefully will work out for us. We got third last year, so looking to stay in that top 3. Like to friendly competition with Vikings, obviously, and the Stars and Sats, and also a lot of family and all the different clubs. So it's fun, and looking forward to it. Though. Looking forward to seeing all the competition.
All right, and what does it mean to be a Joker to you?
It means everything. I've been in this club since I was a baby, so I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Family. It's very family oriented. We have a lot of fathers and sons combinations, brothers and combinations, and it's very, very family oriented club, and that's what I like most about it is that family feel and that we have.
This side, you're coming up onto your right foot. Turn, 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 turn. Ready? From the out, fold. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, up 3, 4. Fan, over, turn, low, go high, high, down. So again, when you turn, you're low, then it comes from the back to the front. High to low. Okay, try now.
This year's theme's Aladdin. We were planning it all year. We're ready to execute it. A lot of hard work, dedication from all the guys and girls. It's going to be a good show. We put a lot of time and effort into this. Hopefully it turns out good. Me and Chris work good together. It's a good system of checks and balances. Sometimes he sees something better than I do, or vice versa, and we always come out with a common ground to whatever the solution may be.
Working with Sally's like anything other. Me and him are two guys, right-hand man. I feed off him, he feeds off me. We're on the same page on mostly everything, so it's easy to work with Sally. We're almost two people with the same mind, so whatever he thinks, I'm thinking also. Whatever I think, he also thought of it already. So we're on the same page when it comes to New Year's club business, so it's pretty easy actually working with Sally.
So all my uncles were in Satin Slipper since I was a kid, and my first year was 96, play at your own risk, and been there since, It's been a good time. I've been doing this since I was 5. My father's been doing it since he was 5 years old, and then my grandfather way back with the Merrymakers, so it's a long tradition for the Stinsmans.
In the parade since I was born, I used to go out with Froggy Park with my father. When I was a senior in high school back in 07 is when I joined Satin Slipper, and I've been with Satin Slipper ever since 2008 was my first year marching.
All this hard work, everyone puts in the dedication, the time, building at the garage, the suits. Hopefully we're coming for that number 1. I think we're doing pretty good. As long as we execute and we carry out everything that we plan to do, we're going to put on a good show, and hopefully everybody likes it.
To be honest, just to put on a good show, be respectable as a club, go out there with class, and hopefully everybody likes it. I mean, everybody wants a shoe at first or a plaque, but all I want to do is be respectable, and hopefully people like our show.
It's a good draw. There's only 3 more left. Wednesdays, they're very important to be here. Very important. We have to finish. She has stuff to add. You got to tighten things up. Some people don't know where they go. It's hard to know where you go if everyone's not here. So Wednesday, I need all the 2 girl groups here, 6:30. She's teaching the fan part. So 6:30 for the girls, the rest of the club 7. Get your shoes in, right, Pete? What do you got? Anything?
Yeah, just shoes. If there's any girl in the girl group, the gold suit, I need at least one person to come to the club and try their suit on today. Al made the new piece for it. I just need to see what it looks like. So if anybody wants to volunteer, I need at least one person to put their suit on. Other than that, like you said, get your shoes in. Guys meeting in 20 minutes and we'll roll from there.
Guys will be at the garage Monday. So Monday, we got a lot done yesterday in the rain. So
we can get like 8 to 10 guys tomorrow. We'll have the other half of the roof off and we'll be cruising.
Yeah.
So if you can, text me, let me know. I'll be there by 3 o'clock tomorrow.
That's it. We got anything?
Good drill, everybody. Good drill.
Yo, thank you, Mikey Cat.
Bring it in, everybody. Bring it in.
Slipper on 3, Mike. You got it.
Slipper on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Slipper.
Okay. So let me see those arms. Fingers. 5, 6, 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Arms. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and turn. And it's body, 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 body. And switch. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7.
This year's theme's new and exciting. We're doing magic in a snow globe. It's a winter theme. Expect to see a lot of special effects this year from our club.
It's a mixture of different dance styles. We have elements from Argentine tango, from Argentine folklore. We have some elements from waltz, some lyrical, some hip hop. So there's a combination of a lot of different techniques in this show. And the idea is that we transport our audience to this magical winter wonderland.
And how have you been building up since 2017?
2017 was very challenging. It's getting a little easier every year. This year it's much better. We're really going to try to put a much better show on this year. My dad started in the parade in the Fancy Brigade division in the early 80s. I also started in the late 80s. So it's something that runs deep in my blood. It's something I'm very proud of, and I can't hope this tradition goes on for years way past my time.
This is my first year with Purple Magic.
Interesting. And do you have fun teaching this club?
Yes. I've been having an awesome time with this group. It's a really hard-working and dedicated group. It's been an absolute pleasure of mine to be able to work with them, to be able to choreograph this year's show. And yeah, we're going to do good. We're going to have a good time.
And how does it feel to have your family a part of this place?
The greatest thing ever. My fiance is marching with me, as well as my children and my cousins and my close family friends.
And what are your expectations for this year?
Put on the best show, and you can't. Whatever the judge decides is what they decide. You can't change it.
Splash, right? See when the music goes, so I want you guys, I'm gonna have you guys rocking. So like, you're here, so the right side, usually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, you're gonna go right foot, 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7. Splash! Pump, right? You guys are gonna start, yeah. I think it's just a little bit, Who's on the inside? The Lions come out, who's on the outside?
No, it's the cave, the blue, and the... This year's theme, we're doing a jungle show called Journey to the Hidden Village, a welcome celebration. Just a fun, upbeat, high-tempo, energetic show. Really excited to see it hit the floor and watch it all come together.
So we're beat. Look at me. Just got done drilling. I'm dead. Sweating. It's high energy. Strong as ever. We keep on hitting and hitting. Not a dull moment. That's all I can tell you.
And I wanted to ask you that. How does it feel to have Tommy Knight step down after you being the president?
Oh man, well Tommy Knight being my uncle, you know what I mean? He always did a great job, and I got to learn firsthand from him to make them tough decisions that he always had to make. So I always got to see it firsthand. But now to be in them shoes, it's a lot harder than what it always used to seem. But it's going good, and hopefully I make him and the rest of the club proud.
How hard and challenging has the year been with losing Nikki Ritter, your stepson?
It's definitely been a rough year. Not just even for me and my family, but for the entire club. You know, we're a big family, and when you lose somebody in your family, it's always hard. You know, the club, thank God for this club. I mean, the way they got behind myself and my family and my wife, and you know, they're continuing to do things even now. You know, we're all wearing shirts today in his honor on Kazoo Day, and you know, I can't thank this club enough, man.
How does it feel to work with Louis Caselli?
Me and Louis are friends, so it's easy to work with a friend. We work very well together. We agree on a lot of things, and it just comes natural.
Louis is the #1 guy. Louis always been a good friend of mine, so man, we always work together. So this relationship between captain and president really is no different than a Monday, a Wednesday, or any other day. You know what I mean? It's very easy to work out here with Louis.
How far back does you and your family go in the parade?
As long as I can remember. I mean, my grandparents were involved. You know, my family started the Vikings, the comic club before that. So, you know, the roots are deep.
So I'm the first mummer in my family, Mikey Cat, but both my kids are a mummer. My husband's a mummer longer than me, but I'm in the Vikings 3 more years than him, remember that. So yeah, now I think it'll continue on from our tradition now. Maybe our grandkids and great-grandkids, hopefully it'll just last.
Mike, this is my 39th parade. I'll be 40 years old this March, and so ever since I was 1 year old in 1985 was that was my first parade. My family goes back to the 60s, 70s, I think even before that. But the family's always been in it, and I was just born into it. So here I am.
I have high expectations for this show. I mean, just like every year, you know, we go out, you know, we just want the opportunity to win, and that's what we pride ourselves on, is being in the position to win or to place well, and that's all you can do, man. You just put the best show out there, and the rest is out of your hands.
I had big plans this year. I wanted non-stop energy. I warned them from when we picked the theme. There's not going to be a group in this show that ain't coming out hard. So if you're looking to just stand on a float and not move, this ain't the year. High energy, coming at you, non-stop hits, no relaxing, and you look like this when you're done.
Oh, well, I mean, in the Vikings, you know what I mean, our expectations are always high. It's to beat our last show, so our expectations are always to win #1. And then if not, so be it. But as long as we put the show on that we want, I think I think that's all you could hope for.
And what does it mean to be a Viking?
To be a Viking means everything to me. Like I said, you know, this club, I can't imagine not having it. The way they are, I mean, it's hard for me to even put into words the family that I gained from being a Viking.
What's it mean to be a Viking? We bleed blue and orange, we're family. That's all I can tell you. Once you're here, that's it. These people will be here for you through thick and thin. I wouldn't watch down the street with another club.
Oh, it's the best. I love this club. Like we're a big family. You know what I mean? We're a little nuts at times, but I think everybody is. So it's awesome to be a Viking, and I mean, we just hope we all stick together and let this thing grow.
Yo guys, again, I just want to thank Louie and all the guys too. Great job, great show this year. I want to thank all the members, the guys, the girls, everybody that stuck with it every drill to get to this point. It's Zoo Day today, baby, right?
Listen, guys, we have, this club always known for our class. We go up the street today, we stick together. The captain earns the right to be in the front. Respect that. He's up front today, he's leading us. I don't know if the officers are going to be behind him, but respect that. Go up here. There's no need to get into anything up here. Anybody says anything, there's no need for us to talk about how good we are. South Philly Vikings talk at 6 o'clock on New Year. Let's go! That's what we do. All right? Let's have fun today, guys. Come on.
All right, yo, guys, real quick. So this year, everybody knows we're starting a scholarship contest for junior members, anyone 18 and under, people coming up into a junior member suit in honor of Nikki. We had 9 applicants send in essays. We sent it out to a teacher non-affiliated with the mummers, nothing really kind of new next to anything. We told them, hey, we have kids as young as 11 or 12 that are writing an essay, all the way up to 16, 17 years old, So look at it that way. They were looking for a couple different things off of what does being a Viking mean to you. It was the tagline. They looked it over. The teacher looked it over, sent us back. Narrowed it down, then sent back who she thought was deserving to win. So the winner of the first annual Viking scholarship is Dom D'Amata. Just again, guys, great job today. You feel it? We all feel it? Everybody feels it? Home stretch there, all right? Let's go.
When you go in, you punch across. Pull. Then you do the same thing the other way. Pull. Now this arm's going to open as you come in. Here. And then open. Here. So everything, I do a lunge out of it. In, out, around, and then open whenever it's, or turn.
This year's theme is Midnight Mansion Madness. It's just a journey through a haunted mansion where things come to life and just haunt, all around haunt fest. That's what I could say.
Cheers choreography. It's bringing a lot of energy. It's a little spooky flair. Some Michael Jackson Thriller in there. We're having a lot of fun.
And I wanted to ask you, how does it feel working with Rocco, the captain?
It's a lot of fun. I watched Rocco I know Rocco since he was a baby, and we watched and groomed him to where he is today, and I feel honored to be the co-captain behind him and his family to be in this position with him right now.
How have you been with being captain after you've been performing captain for years?
I mean, it's just a lot more weight on my shoulders. When I was in high school, still as performing captain, I didn't have as much to worry about as I do now. I mean, my dad was helping me run most of the shows, and now it's right after work, I got to get to the garage or I got to get to the shop and make costumes. It's an everyday thing. I mean, it's fully involved. There's no second I'm not thinking about this parade or how to make our show better.
How do you feel about going up last in your position?
I've said it before in an interview when we picked a spot. One thing my dad's always said, going up last, one of the best spots on the street. It's out there, you just got to go out there and beat it. So I feel confident about it. I like it.
Best spot on the street. That's what they tell us. I've done it once before with Clevemore, and we did pretty well.
How far back does you and your family go in the parade?
Pretty far. The club was started in 1936 by my great-grandfather. Following that, where he helped the Fancy Brigades break off from the mother clubs. Got
going to my grandfather as captain for 20-something years, to my father as captain for 20-something years, along with my uncle, and now me. My whole family's in it. My fiance's now in it with me. It's just all around, everyone.
I started, my first parade with Clevemore was in 1997. My first parading year was in 97. I marshaled a few years prior to that. After my first year in suit, my entire family came along. My sister, my brother-in-law, my niece, my nephew, and now my daughter performs along with my niece in suit.
2013.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it.
And what do you enjoy most about teaching it?
I love how family-oriented this club is. My son and husband dance with me as well, so it's pretty awesome. Rocco is great to work with. I love him as our captain. And just love the group. I've watched most of these kids grow up too.
My expectations are high. I want a strong and powerful performance from my club that they can respect and be proud of.
First prize.
I hope you guys can try, because you guys, I know you can do it. I just know you can.
We're aiming high this year.